Alright, so this is the newest version of the servo head turner, the B servo head turner. Made a few changes, kind of dialed some things in. So when you get this in a box, this is going to come, you know, like 95%, 90% pre-assembled, tested, and working. Pull this stuff out of the box. Be careful with the wires. This motor's still connected. So you're going to pull all this out of the box. You've got your two side pieces for the mouth. You got your stem. You got your neck piece. One of the changes I made on the neck piece was the ability to change center point. So if you want to move it more to the left or the right, you can actually pull this out, turn it a little more one way or the other, and get the desired effect you're looking for. So I've added that, changed that. First thing you're going to look for is the cutout pattern. This doesn't have to be exact. It's just the way I made it. These corners don't have to be exact. You can actually round this out, however you want to do it, but that's the distance you need to go out for the bolt head on the side swivels. So you're going to take this and you're going to set it on that skull and somewhat center. This curved piece is going to go towards the mouth, and you're going to look for these two top bolt holes here, and you're going to kind of line those right around this line right here and see how that centers. It should be pretty close to centering on the circle. And that's what you're going to cut out. You're going to trace the outside of it and cut that out. Once you cut that out, of course, you've got to remove the jaw. I used a handsaw, a little manual handsaw that I posted earlier about, and I can just kind of go right along the edge here and take that out. So we've got that separated. So we've got this piece and this piece here with the motor already mounted. So you're going to take this assembly and you're going to turn it upside down like so. And we've got a 10-foot power cord that'll be in the box too. And we're going to go ahead and plug that up with the cord coming out of the back section here so that it don't drop in there when I'm trying to install this thing. Once we got that done, we can actually lower this down in there. Alright, got that in there. And we'll line up our screw holes. And then you're going to mount your screws. Oh, guess I need to unplug the power. Now you can drill and tap your own screw holes. Put your own screws in, however you want to do it. Get that lined up. I'll take this one here. The slant's going to be facing the skull. And we'll line up these holes on here. Put these in just a little bit so I can find the holes easier. Alright. And then we'll line this up. And screw these in. That one. And the same for this one. Now you're going to need to manually move this out of the way. cut those in. Take these side screws out for the jaw hinge. Get those out. And what we're going to do is set that jaw on here and kind of see how it lines up. There's a couple of ways you can do this. You can take a Sharpie once you get this lined up how you want it. You've got this mounted already to the skull. Then you can line this up how you want it. And take a marker and mark the top of this mount. And take a marker and mark right there on both sides. Measure how far down your hole is here. Measure far down your hole is. And put your holes in here to get those on. And run the screws in. Kind of hard to hold this steel, but started. Run those in. Not tight. You want it to hinge. So I don't have my plate mounted. So anyway, so there's your jaw hinge. So with the linkage I got on here, I'll be sending extra wire for these. And take your Sharpie and mark where that linkage goes. I forgot I turned that. So that's where I had my mark, and it's not right. I got so many holes in this thing doing tests. All right. And then we're going to take this piece here. But first, what I want to do is servos can get moved out of alignment, so you need to find center. So to find center, you're going to add power to it, and all the servos will go to their center spot. Plug it in for just a second till you hear the motors turn, and then shut it off. So obviously I got that wrong. Alright, get it in the right hole here. Okay. That still ain't the right hole. That can't be the right hole. It's that one. Alright. So with the motor in center, the mouth should be open. So we want these tabs on here front and back, facing front and back. So that should line up right there. Put that on. And the reason I don't fully assemble it and ship it is it would take a big box. So that's why I take a few pieces off. But that's what you get right there. Alright, so let me go ahead and put if I can. A couple of screw holes in here. Keep it from moving around. Come on, man. Trying to do this crap. Alright. Grab another screw now. This thing keeps rolling around. Get my magnet screwdriver too. Now we're set. Alright. This piece will go in on the neck and replace the neck one. This will slide down over the pole. And you should be able to give it power. And it should start its random. Now you can bend this over a little bit and snip it off closer if you like. But that's how easy it is. Some adjustment may be needed with the wire. I try to get them all the same, but depending on how you cut it, how you mount it, it may need adjusted a little bit. That's why I'm including a couple of pieces of extra wire, so it'll be longer wire in case somebody needs to change something up. There you have it.